Do you often find yourself procrastinating? You're not alone. More often than not, we find ourselves pushing that important task to later, only to end up in a vicious cycle of delay and stress. Procrastination is not just about being lazy or lacking discipline. It's a complex issue that can deeply impact our productivity, success, and overall quality of life. It's a common misconception that only students or underperformers procrastinate. The truth is, it's a universal challenge, affecting people from all walks of life. Whether you're a busy executive, a creative artist, or a dedicated parent, procrastination can sneak into your daily routine, blurring your focus and pushing your goals further away. But here's the good news, it's not an unbeatable foe. With some understanding, strategic planning, and a dash of self-discipline, we can break free from the chains of procrastination. In this video, we will explore practical and easy tips to beat procrastination. Firstly, understanding procrastination is key to overcoming it. Think of procrastination as the gap between intention and action. It's that moment when you plan to do something, but then, for some reason, you just don't follow through. But why does this happen? Often, procrastination is not a result of laziness, but rather a complex interplay of psychological and emotional factors. It's a battle between two parts of your brain, the planner and the doer. The planner is all about setting goals and looking ahead, while the doer is more interested in the here and now, often seeking immediate gratification. One of the main psychological aspects at play is what we call time inconsistency. This is when the human brain values immediate rewards more highly than future rewards. So, even though you know finishing that report will feel great tomorrow, the allure of scrolling through social media or watching your favorite show is too strong to resist right now. Another key player in the procrastination game is fear. Fear of failure, fear of success, even fear of the unknown. These fears create a kind of emotional discomfort that our brains naturally try to avoid. And what's an easy way to avoid something? Well, by not doing it, of course. Moreover, perfectionism can also lead to procrastination. The desire to do something perfectly can be so overwhelming that it prevents us from starting at all. It's easier to avoid doing than to risk doing imperfectly. Lastly, low self-confidence can also contribute to procrastination. If we don't believe we can do something well, we're more likely to put it off. So you see, procrastination is not as simple as just not wanting to do something. It's a complex issue rooted in our psychology and emotions, but don't worry, it's not an unbeatable foe. In fact, understanding the causes of procrastination is the first step towards defeating it. Now that we understand what procrastination is, let's explore how to overcome it. Now, let's delve into the practical tips to beat procrastination. Procrastination, that notorious productivity killer, can be overcome with certain strategies. These are not magic formulas, but practical steps that can help us move from inaction to action. Let's explore them together. One of the most effective ways to overcome procrastination is by breaking tasks into manageable parts. When faced with a big project or a complex task, it's easy to feel overwhelmed. This can lead to procrastination, as the task seems too daunting to begin. But if we break it down into smaller, more manageable parts, it suddenly becomes less intimidating. Consider it like eating a whole pie. You wouldn't eat it all at once, would you? You'd slice it up and eat it piece by piece. The same principle applies to tasks. Break them down and tackle them one slice at a time. Next up, setting achievable goals. It's important to have a clear idea of what you want to achieve. This gives you a sense of direction and purpose. When setting goals, make sure they are SMART: specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. This way, you'll have a clear path to follow, and you'll know exactly when you've reached your destination. Remember, a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Now let's talk about time management tools. In this digital age, there are countless apps and tools designed to help us manage our time more effectively. These tools can be particularly useful in combating procrastination. They can help you schedule your tasks, set reminders, and even block distractions. Some popular ones include Rescue Time, Trello, and Focus Booster. But remember, the tool itself isn't going to do the work for you. It's merely a means to an end. You still need to put in the effort and stay committed to your tasks. And finally, rewarding oneself upon completion of tasks. This can be a powerful motivator. Think of it like a carrot on a stick. The promise of a reward can help you push through the task, even when it's challenging or tedious. The reward doesn't have to be extravagant. It could be as simple as a short break, a cup of your favorite tea, or even a few minutes on your favorite game. What matters is that it's something you look forward to, something that motivates you to complete the task. In conclusion, beating procrastination is all about taking control of your time and tasks. It's about breaking tasks into manageable parts, setting achievable goals, using time management tools, and rewarding yourself upon completion of tasks. Remember, procrastination is not a character flaw. It's a habit, and like all habits, it can be changed. Implementing these strategies can significantly reduce procrastination and increase productivity. Beating procrastination is not a one-time event, but a continuous process. Let's take a moment and ponder upon a simple question. What do you think is the most crucial element in maintaining productivity and avoiding procrastination? Yes, you're right. It's consistency. It's the bridge that connects our goals and accomplishments. Without it, even the best of strategies fall flat. Consistency is like a rhythm, a pattern that once formed becomes an integral part of our lives. It's the backbone of mastery and the essence of habit. When we're consistent, we're at our most productive, our most effective, and our most efficient. Now you might be thinking, how can I maintain consistency? Well, one of the most effective ways is by creating a routine and sticking to it. This might sound simple, but it's quite challenging. However, remember, the beauty of a routine lies in its simplicity. It's a blueprint that guides your day, helping you allocate time for each task effectively. Start by identifying the tasks you need to perform daily. Once you have your list, allocate specific time slots for each task. Make sure to include breaks in your schedule too. Remember, it's about working smarter, not harder. Next, commit to your routine. This might be the trickiest part. It's easy to slip back into old habits, especially when the going gets tough. But consistency is all about pushing through, even when it's hard. One tip to help you stick to your routine is to start small. Don't overload yourself with tasks. Instead, focus on a few critical tasks and gradually add more as you get comfortable. Another tip is to keep your routine flexible. Life is unpredictable, and sometimes things don't go as planned. Having a flexible routine allows you to adjust and adapt, helping you maintain consistency even in the face of adversity. And last but not least, celebrate your small victories. Every day that you stick to your routine is a win. Celebrating these wins not only boosts your morale, but also reinforces your commitment to consistency. Remember, consistency is key in this journey to beat procrastination. So let's keep going, keep growing, and most importantly, keep being consistent. Let's quickly summarize what we've discussed today. We delved into the nature of procrastination, recognizing it as a common obstacle that hinders productivity rather than a personal flaw. It's crucial to understand that procrastination isn't about laziness, but rather about poor time management and emotional regulation. We then explored practical strategies to combat this habit, from breaking tasks into manageable chunks, to setting clear, attainable goals, to harnessing the power of positive reinforcement. We've discussed a variety of proven methods to keep procrastination at bay, and finally, we highlighted the importance of consistency. Beating procrastination isn't a one-time event, but a continuous process of self-improvement. Remember, consistency is key to making these strategies work. In summary, understanding procrastination, implementing practical tips, and maintaining consistency are your weapons against this productivity killer. By understanding and applying these tips, you can beat procrastination and boost your productivity. So stop procrastinating and start